Hey peeps, it's Dawn Ori from DawnOri.com. I wanted to come and just kind of talk for a little while. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube. It's been a few years since I've been on YouTube actually, and I have so much to say, and I just kind of wanted to be able to reconnect with you. A lot of people I've met and I've talked to, a lot of people who've asked me, like, where have you been? Where are you? What are you doing? What's going on with you? Why haven't you been on YouTube? I really enjoyed your information. I really enjoyed your talks. And so what's been going on with you? And, you know, why'd you stop? Well, that's a YouTube series. But, why I stopped is really simple. It was time for me to really and truly focus in on what would give me the most peace, the most pleasure, and the most abundance in my life. And I had to go through a whole lot of stuff in order to get back to the place where I was able to really talk to you and be honest and authentic with myself. I'm the kind of person that when I go through bad stuff, I don't really want to show it to the world. I've never been a person who wanted to share all the way down places with me of my life, and that's just who I am. I talk a lot, I share a whole lot, and I do give intimate details, but when it's a really bad thing or really bad situation, I don't do well with sharing as I go through. I do better with sharing after I've come through, so that I can also share the lessons and not just the bad mindset that I have been in while I was going through all that stuff. So that's why I haven't been on YouTube. And so I just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick update on me and where I've been and what I've been doing, and to ask you guys to stick along. And stick with me as we grow together. So let's see, what can I talk about? Well, the first thing that I wanted to tell you is that I've been growing. I have been growing and learning and becoming a better person. And what does that look like for me? That looks like going from being a really sought after speaker. I actually just put my website back up, DawnOri.com. I just put it back up like yesterday, and I rebooted a archive file from my website, and I was able to really see all the places that I have been and all the things that I was doing and all the speaking engagements and all of the radio shows that I've been on. And I was like, man, I was on fire. Why did I stop? But then I thought about why I stopped and realized that I needed a life reboot in order to really be able to do what I want to do with myself. I needed to be able to be financially stable. I needed to be able to be in a place where I wasn't jumping from place to place. Because a lot of that time in 2015, 2014, what you guys didn't see in 2015 is that I moved 5 times. So I kept showing up wherever I was, but it was just so much inconsistency. It was crazy. So I had to kind of reel it back so I could get myself to a place of stability. After that, I moved from San Diego to Texas. I was there for 6 months, maybe not even 6 months. And then I ended up not being able to stay there because, you know, the living situation didn't work out. And I ended up coming back here to California. Went through wonderful times and then went through homelessness. Lived in my car for a little while. And then from there, I, got stable. But it took all of that, and there's just no way that I could have been productively on YouTube talking to you about living a fantastic life and I was living out of my car. I think that would have been a lie to me, because my mindset wasn't in a space where it was fantastic. It just wasn't. I've had other kinds of challenges as well. Not only have I been through homelessness, I've lost my dad, I lost my 2 uncles, I lost my stepmother, I lost family friends that was like an auntie to me. I've known her all my life. I've lost gosh, in the space of about 9 months, I lost like 9 people. And so 2 of them, being my father and my stepmother, just sent me all the way into a depression state. And how could I talk to you about living an abundant life and being happy and being whole and being complete when I was living through depression? Just wouldn't have been congruent. So, you know, I had to get my mind together. I had to get myself together. The other thing that I wanted to explain is, like, my son was in a crisis. And, you know, at a certain point, when the crisis got really bad and he wanted to take his life, I had to, like, stop and just kind of hold everything to the side and say, what can I do to focus on my son? That's the first thing that I had to do. And you guys know that I'm a Jesus girl, right? So I did a lot of praying, I did a lot of seeking, and I was out in front of the people speaking to them and changing their lives. But my son was trying to kill himself. I'm like, listen, God, hey, this is not a part of the deal. He cannot die from lack of love, lack of all of these things that I'm teaching these people how to have, and they're getting change in their life. My son's life is not a part of the deal. I won't do it. If these people get changed and my son dies and he's not getting fulfilled on the inside, I'm not doing it. He's not a part of the deal. Losing him is not a part of the deal. And somehow, some way in there, God heard me. He heard me. And my son is still here. And he still has spaces of really bad, you know, anxiety and things like that. But he is so much better than he was. And he is on his way out of that. And I had to be able to be present to him and present to everything that he was going through in that whole thing. And I couldn't be here with you and be a mom to him. And still, now I was still going through all that other stuff at the same time. It didn't change. There wasn't a one thing and then the other. It was everything at the same time. My mom almost died, you know. Before my father passed, my mom almost passed. So there was a period of time when I was flying back and forth to Detroit just to make sure that she was okay. Like, I stayed in Detroit for like a month. That was around the same time that I was living in Texas and stuff wasn't working out in Texas. So I had so much stuff happening at the same time that I wasn't able to really be present, to be a light to you, because I had to deal with the light that I needed to get to my family, the light that I needed to bring into my own life, the light that I needed to let other people be to me. So, all that being said, I just wanted to say, I'm back. I'm back. And there are plenty of lessons. There's plenty of stuff for us to talk about and grow with. I want to first say thank you for being a part of my YouTube channel, being a part of the growth and development that I had in the past. I want to encourage you and be really excited about the things that we're going to do in the future. You'll see on the YouTube channel, there will be little posts that come from Facebook Lives that I'll be putting on that you'll be able to kind of grab nuggets from. If you're not following me on Facebook, you'll be able to see them on YouTube. Then I'll be going live on YouTube as well. But I kind of want to be able to just give you guys an authentic me. And I couldn't be authentically positive me with all of the stuff that was shifting around me and under my feet. At certain points, I felt like I was just really going to fall through the cracks. So and I'll talk to you guys about all of that stuff. I'll give you guys the information on how I got the lessons that I got that I can really pass on to you now. I'll go dig deep into the grind like I always do, and talk to you from there. But I wanted to just, come on tonight, say thank you for being here, say continuously be with me. And if you like anything, if you want to ask any questions about homelessness, if you want to ask any questions about everything else that I've gone through in terms of dealing with my son and his depression, about dealing with my own depression, about dealing with, you know, going from one place to another, dealing with the loss of a parent or someone close to you, I can try and support you as much as possible. I have places that I can refer you to if you need that as well. And I just wanted to say, guys, keep your head up. It gets really bad sometimes, but on the other side of the really bad, it's really great. So anyway, it's Dawn Ori with DawnOri.com. Also Coldwell Banker Realty, formerly Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage, here in San Diego, California. Ready and willing and able to help you with your home or your investment property should you need that. And also interested in doing everything that I can to help you have the life that you love, the life in 4G, a life of giving, a life of gratitude, a life in God, and a life of living the best life that you can possibly live. Thanks so much for being with me. Have a good day. Bye.